Hey everybody, it's Rick with Stumpt, and I'm back today playing Subnautica! And I took a few days off, and I'm sorry for the delay. If you guys were waiting for episodes on Monday and Wednesday, I apologize. I had to go to a wedding in New York. Well, technically Connecticut, by way of New York, and it was lovely, let me tell you guys. I've never been to New York, but it was a blast. I'd never been to Connecticut either. It was okay. But I'm here today to play some Subnautica. Enough talk about that. What are we going to do today? Last episode, I dropped the bomb on you guys. Our bitchin' sea lab was too bitchin'. We couldn't get power to it. So we started with a modest sea lab, and that's when I realized, okay, we can get power to our modest sea lab with these solar panels, which got me thinking, maybe if we start small and build big, we can power this thing. So what I've done is, I've started real small. I've just got a little U-shaped sea lab right here, along with these power cells. I'm just going to call them power cells. They're not. These solar panels. And I'm kind of creating a solar panel array here. I ran out of space to put them. For whatever reason, I can't put another panel here. I can put panels here, though, I think. Maybe? No, it won't let me put any more panels down. I don't know why exactly. Maybe it has something to do with how much power I have. I'm sure there's some kind of equation that is over my head. But here's where we stand right now. 250 power, that's the limit that we've got right now, and we are currently adding, it looks like about 1 power every second. So we're going to try to top out at 250 and see how big we can build this thing with these solar panels right here. I think we could actually build this thing pretty big, but we'll start modest. So today's episode, I'm going to try to build, you can see I built this platform here. We've got a 9x9 platform, and we're going to build at least around the perimeter of this thing. See where we end up with power. And here's my plan, okay? Maybe build up a little bit, and then build on to the second island. Maybe, if the power allows. So let's see what we can do this episode, guys. Let's get to building. What are you doing here, Gary? You do not belong in here. I don't know how you got in. I didn't let you in. Need to get a door guy or something. Get out of here, Gary. You don't belong. Before we get to building, we need to reinforce some hull here. So let's go ahead and pull out the old builder tool and reinforce this hull. Let's see, there we go, reinforcements. We'll reinforce the inside because we don't need to build windows there, right? We don't need to see what's going on there. There's nothing going on there. I can tell you that right now. Okay, and we can probably do another reinforcement here. And then lastly, another reinforcement on the other side. That's going to put us at like 50 hull strength, or 49. Let's see, what does that give us? 7 per, I think. Yep, 49. And that'll give us a little bit of wiggle room to build now. And we're topped out on power, which is awesome. So I say, let's build upwards and test this thing out. We're going to just build another U-shape right on top of the current U-shape, and just see where the power ends up after this. This will give us a good indicator of how much power we're going to have if we build this thing pretty big. Let's see here. And last but not least, the coup de grace, the last piece. And of course, we have to link them with the ladder. And we'll just put that ladder right there. Why not? All right, what does power say right now? Still at 250. Still at 250 with a second level. This is a good sign. A good sign so far. Let's build a couple reinforcements on the inside of this one too. Oh, there we go. And reinforcement number 2. And of course, we got to do 2 more on the other side here as well. In case you guys are wondering, why aren't you building windows? Hold your horses. Windows will come later. Okay? Right now, it's all about building big. Later we will put windows in. Those are aesthetic pieces, guys. So we're still at 250. This is good. This is good. Now we're gonna go ahead and build the perimeter like we were talking about. So let's go ahead and start taking out these corner pieces because we're gonna swap those out for T pieces. If I can. Oh. Can't deconstruct if I don't have the tool in my hand, can I? There we go. Deconstruct these corner pieces here and swap those out for T pieces. Let's see. T. There we go. Beautiful. Actually, I can't put a T there because that's going to run into our solar arrays. We don't want to disrupt that, our sole source of power. And we are still waiting for the next update for this Subnautica, and I can't wait because right now, the only source of power we have, and those of you who've been following this series know, is the solar panels, and that just is not going to cut the mustard, guys. We played around with some of the concepts that we've got, the thermal power reactor, the nuclear reactor, the bioreactor. Those all seem pretty cool, but they're useless right now. Right now, you can see, I can bust out the old inventory here. Whoop, actually, bust it out this way. Here we go. Where was it? There we are. So we've got the nuclear reactor, we've got the thermal plant reactor, the bioreactor, and the accumulator. All of these things, they look pretty, but they're useless at this point because they don't give us energy, guys. So until we get those, we're going to be stuck to using solar panels, which means that we have to sort of stay near the surface. Right now I'm at, what is it? 82 meters is the point where we've actually got the solar panels, and that's actually pretty low. Any lower, and we're not going to be able to accumulate much of that solar energy. Anyhow, enough of that. Enough energy talk. Let's just finish up this side of the base, and then we'll go take a peek inside and see how our power's doing. We're going to need to round the corner there, and then we'll put that T-piece in right there. Oh yeah, that's looking sharp. That is looking great, guys. And we're still at 250 power. This is great. So far, so good. I think we figured out the magic formula for building a huge bitchin' sea lab, and that is to build the power first and build in small increments. So we're gonna build the perimeter. It's all about the T's, baby. And I'm going to leave a square right here, this platform, in order to expand the solar panels in case we do need to expand the solar panels. I don't know if we will need to. Maybe, whoops, actually I don't want a T there. I want an elbow joint. I don't know if we'll need to expand the solar panels. Maybe 250 power is all we need. I don't know. It's all hypothetical at this point. But I do want to give us that that option in case we do need it. All right, let's see. Probably going to need to move the hatch. Hatch probably isn't going to do well there because we're going to need to connect these here. So let's go ahead and move the hatch over here. Why not put it right here? This will be our new door. Perfect. Oh yeah, it looks even better there. Looks even better than before. And some T-hatches right here. Y'all see what I'm doing here? You see? Y'all catching on? And no, I was gonna put a T there, but yeah, T will do. I was debating in my head of whether to put a T or an X, but you know what? T won out. T it will be. I'm gonna go inside and get some air. Still at 250 power, way down here at I was gonna say 801. No, that is not right. 81 meters underwater, and I just saw that boomerang fish swimming around here. I know I saw it. I saw it with my own crazy eyes. Where are you, boomerang fish? All right, maybe he swam outside. I'm sick of these fish getting inside of my bitchin' sea labs. Ah, you saw that one, didn't you? They keep floating in and out through the walls. These walls are not permeable. I don't understand how they're doing it. Some kind of crazy fish tricks that I don't know about. Anyway, we're full on oxygen. Time to finish up the perimeter. Oh, look at this is why. Because we have an entire school, or a shul, boomerang fish right there. Look at them go. Those crazy fish. You crazy, wacky fish, you. I'm going to put a T there. We said that we were going to leave that open. If I'm going to put a T there, actually, this means I need to put X quarter right here. So let's go ahead and X that right there. X gonna give it to you. What? Gonna give it to you. Bam! Right there. So the perimeter's done, and something tells me we're still going to be at 250 power. We are! We are, guys! We're at 250 power. So, there's no reason why we shouldn't be able to build this thing as big as we want it, as bad as we want it, and not stay at 250 power. This is exciting. This is a revelation, guys. So we're going to go ahead and build. Just go ahead and mimic what we did on the bottom floor with the top floor here. The second floor, if you will. I'm not going to call it the top floor because we've got other floors to build. But let's go ahead and just do again on the second floor what we did on the first. And with this last elbow piece, we have completed the second floor. Second floor looking a lot like the first floor. Look at that. It's kind of a weird L-shaped backwards, or what would that be? I guess a J-shaped. I don't know. Some kind of letter. You guys get what I'm saying. If you look at it this way, it's a backwards P. You get what I'm saying. It's a weird shaped base. That's what we're saying here. Let's go inside. It should still be at 250 power. It is! It is still at 250 power. Something tells me no matter how big we build this thing, it's going to be at 250 power, which is exactly what we want out of our Bitchin' Sea Lab. Here's the question, though. If we were to build something, let's say a fabricator, how much power would a fabricator drain? Let's find out. Bam, fabricator built. It's not draining nothing, guys. We're still holding at 250 power. This is a great sign. If we use it, will it drain energy? I don't know. Let's see. Let's build something here. Equipment. Let's build, I don't know, a first aid kit. It did. It used 5 power. But will it get that 5 power back with the solar panel? Let's see. It will! It will! So there we go. Experiment. Confirmed. A med kit costs 5 power, but that 5 power is going to come back in like 10 seconds. No big loss. We can build things here, guys. This is great. This is great. This is called science, guys. We are coming up with hypotheses, and we're confirming or denying. Not denying. What's confirming or debunking? I don't know. You guys know what I'm saying. It's late. It's late right now. I'm just rambling, guys. So then we're just going to build it up. And like I said, we're going to see if we can join it with this second island here. That would be pretty sweet. And imagine this. We have this sea lab that's just like joined from island to island to island. That distant island, maybe we'll hook it up there. We'll just island hop with these sea labs, and it'll be awesome. It'll be a sight to see. One man stranded on a planet building sea labs for people who may never come. Oh, I'm building here and I'm noticing that our hull strength, okay, we're at 13 hull strength right now, losing 1 hull strength with each corridor that we build, so we are going to need to reinforce this pretty soon. Let's just go ahead and do that right now. Why take the chances? Let's just reinforce the inside here. And that should give us, if we just reinforce the inside of this corridor right here, all 4 bits, that should just give us the strength that we need to finish up the 3rd story. And I want to tell you guys right now, well, first I want to thank you for sticking around and watching Subnautica. All you guys who have been watching Subnautica all this time, it really means a lot to me, especially in light of the fact that this is, what is this, the 3rd or 4th base that we've built now. I can't really recall, but needless to say, this is not our first base. Due to updates and unforeseen circumstances, we've had to rebuild base after base. But I've been enjoying doing it, and I hope you guys haven't hated watching it. And I want you guys to know that I don't plan on only building bases in this series, alright? I'm just kind of trying to figure out a way to kill the time until the next update comes, because I'm sure it will be coming pretty soon. And that update's going to bring all sorts of stuff, especially a lot of aesthetic stuff. It's going to bring glass corridors so we can build like really awesome aquariums. It's going to bring actual rooms from what I understand. So we're not going to be limited to just these tube-shaped corridors.
Seconds of oxygen remaining.
Yep, better get inside. Get a little light on air. And hopefully it's going to bring fully functional power sources so that we're not completely reliant. Get out of here, boomerang fish. Get out. So that we're not completely reliant on solar power, because though it's working for us now, what if we want to build a sea lab, I don't know, 300 meters under the ocean in an inactive lava zone? Want to do that kind of stuff, but we can't right now because solar power just don't work down there, guys. That's just the sad reality of it. All right, y'all, third story built. What is up? Yeah. Doing pretty good. Looks like I'm going to need like 2 more stories just to make it up to this second level. But that's no big deal. NBD, we got that. We got that. What I'm going to do is I'm going to just build a little halvesy sea labs right here. I'm not going to mimic the first, second, and third floor exactly. I'll just go ahead and just build on to this side of the sea lab. I won't build out here, just over here, until we get up top. Just to make it quick and easy. Y'all know what I mean? You know what I mean? And we'll go ahead and build that there. There we go. And we'll finish up this side here. And then we'll go inside and get some air. Because we got about 47 seconds left. Which I think is just enough to finish up this last bit. Alright. Bingo, bango. And Bob's your uncle.
Warning, 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
There we go. We'll build one more story like that, and then we should be clear to get to that second island. We are at 40 hull strength. We still need a little bit more. Let's go ahead and hull up this side here. That should give us the strength that we need to persevere. Finish up. I think we're going to end this episode with the last bit of sea base on the second island. Successfully uniting the 2 islands. It will be a great feat. Oh, here's something that's happening today. Well, it will have been yesterday by the time you guys are seeing this. But today is what? Canada Day! Happy Canada Day to all of our Canadian viewers. We love you, you Canadian silly people. You fabulous neighbors to the north. What do you guys do on Canada Day? Is it anything like America Day, aka 4th of July, aka Independence Day? Do you guys light fireworks? Do you eat hot dogs? Or is it something something else, like moose? Do you eat moose? Let me know if you eat moose. That's crazy. Beaver. Goose. Alright, let's see. Getting pretty close. Yeah, that seems about level, actually. About level with the second island. So after this, we should be able to build across and get to that other island. That's just about, I'd say that's just about perfect, actually. Fan-friggin-tastic. And we've still got plenty of air. I think that we could actually finish this last story before we need to get inside and catch our breath. Alright. I think that's the 6th story. Yeah, it is. That's the 6th story, which means that we can now build across. Actually, here's what we need to do. Let's get inside real quick. I'm going to feed myself, grab some air, and then we're going to just build. What I did was I forgot to build it outward. So then I'll build it outward there. We'll catch our air. We'll finish up the sea lab, build it on island number 2, and then we'll finish up the episode, I don't know, with something fun. We'll figure out something fun to do. Alright, let's repair this. We didn't think this through. We didn't look at our blueprints before we built. We didn't measure twice and cut once. We measured once and cut once. Is that it? You know what I'm saying. Come on. Deconstruct. There we are. Fabulous. Come on. There we are. Last little U-bend there. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to build it a little bit wider. A little bit wider now. There it is. And we'll do about, I don't know, 3 wide. So that'll be number 2. And then this will be 3. Then we'll cut it inward with an L piece. And how are we doing? We got 46 hull strength. That's enough. That is plenty to get the job done. We're going to need to put a hatch in on this level, though, because the only other hatch that we have is down on the first story. We're definitely going to need another hatch. We need a few more hatches, actually, but definitely need to put one in on this top story. And I think that we need one more and then an L bend. But we've got these plants here, which means I think those plants are going to be inside. Maybe. It's going to be cutting it pretty close. We all know how I hate when plants find their way inside of my base. It's going to drive me nuts. But we'll deal with it. We'll deal with it. So I've just about caught my breath, and this is the corner I was talking about earlier. We've got a little bit of plant sticking through. It could be worse, though. So I'm going to try not to let that bother me. Stupid plants. Urgh. So many things you're able to just blast away with the repulsion cannon or suck up with the propulsion cannon. But for whatever reason, not these plants. You can't get rid of them. Which is kind of unfortunate. But on the bright side, power is still holding at 250. That's a good sign. We're going to be able to build so many, I don't know, fabricators and lockers and all sorts of stuff that's going to take power. We're going to get all ready for our bros because they're going to come. Our bros from our home planet, they're going to get here. They're going to save me. How could they forget about me? They couldn't forget about this guy who crash landed on this mysterious planet and was the sole survivor of the Aurora wreck. They know I'm alive. They've got to. Somebody has noticed that I'm missing by now. So what have we done here? What have we done? Look at that. We've attached to the second island. It is done, guys. It is done. It is known. It is known that we have attached to the second island. And yes, we are missing windows, but windows to come, guys. Windows will be coming. We'll put them right there. What a view we'll have of, I don't know, the empty ocean. But we'll have another view over here. We'll have a view of this island here, and we'll build upward and upward and upward. Maybe eventually reaching the surface of the water. Who knows? Sky's the limit until the next update. So I said that we were going to do something fun on the end of the episode, and what kind of fun stuff can we do? You know, I never did explore the top of the Aurora. Sure, there was that time that we got the Cyclops stuck on top of the Aurora. That happened. But we really didn't have any ability to do any exploring. So I'm going to say, end of this episode, let's go ahead and make our way to the Aurora. We'll use our terraformer to get on top of it. And maybe we'll just do a little poking around. As long as we don't get eaten by a Reaper. Okay, we're almost up to the side of the Aurora. We're going to sidle up right next to it. And, oh god! That's the second Reaper that I've seen, so we know that there are at least 2 of them around. But he shouldn't bother me so long as I stay in the Cyclops. So I'm going to try to wiggle the Cyclops as close to the Aurora as I can. And hopefully these guys aren't going to cause me too much trouble. But, you know, we've said things like that before, and we are kind of tipping sideways. I don't know if it's the Reaper doing that or the Aurora, but okay, here we go. Wish me luck, guys. Okay, we're down. Oh, ho, ho, ho! There he is. He's right there. He was waiting for us. Oh, it was him pushing us around, too. What a doofus. Okay, here he comes. He's coming for me. Get away from me. You ugly, ugly monster. Yeah, get away. I should really have my stasis rifle right now, but nuts to it, I guess. We're living life on the edge. That's how we do it here. Okay, we're out of the water. Making our way up. We have not been eaten by a Reaper, and this is a good thing. Making our way up the side here. Ah, shit! I got stuck. There we go. Unstick. Come on, unstick, man. It is not digging me out. Come on now. But this Reaper, he's really going to town on our submarine there. Poor Cyclops there is getting tossed around. Oh, there we go. Oh, no! Oh, no! Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Get me out of this water. I don't want to get eaten. I'm too young and pretty to die. Ah! Get me out. There we go. Okay, we're going up. Woo! That was close. Thrill seekers. Oh. There we go. Okay, so far, so good. Making our way up. This is new music, isn't it? Kind of intense music. Okay, we're still got a little ways to go. Oh, you see that Leviathan right down there? There's another one. Oh! Oh, God, I don't want to fall off. Kind of getting freaked out because of the height here. You get a true appreciation for just how tall the Aurora is as we're building upward. Still not anywhere near the top. And we've still got two of those dum-dums swimming around down there. Okay. We're nearing it. Okay. It's in spitting distance. Getting close. Come on. Don't fall. Whatever you do, don't fall, man. Holy moly, this thing is so tall. Ah! I think that's as tall as I can go, actually. It is not building up any further. There's only one way to find out. We're going to build outward, like this. There we go. Build a little bridge. See if it'll take us over to the Aurora here. Come on. Whoa! Whoa, whoa, whoa. Slow down, man. Moving too fast. This thing seemed closer too, didn't it? Am I even getting near it? Is it allowing me to get near it? Oh, oh, oh! Almost fell off the edge. Almost there. Come on, keep going. Keep going, man. Go, man, go. Go, man, go. Build that bridge. Build that bridge. You're doing great, man. You're doing great. Come on. You're the best bridge builder this side of the mystery planet that you crashed on. Nobody builds a bridge quite like you. What's that shadow? What's that shadow all about? Every time I think I'm really close to this thing, it turns out I'm not nearly as close as I thought I was. Come on. I'm got to be real close now, right? Look at how close I am. Look at how terrible this resolution is. That's how close I am. That's how close I am to the ship that the resolution to the crash damage is just terrible. Terrible. All right, I think I'm there. I think I've made it to the top of the Aurora. I don't think I can get any closer. I am on this ship. Check it out. I'm totally on it. Yeah, I'm climbing up it. Okay, seem to have stopped climbing. What happens if I go sideways? Sideways climbing. Oh, look at our bridge. That's a engineering marvel. Good job, man. You're quite the bridge builder. Let's keep going sideways. Can I build upwards? I can't. Will not let me build on the Aurora. It says no. You cannot build on here. It is unbuildable, friend. Can I get over the hump? Can I get over it? Oh! I can go through it. Check it out, guys. It's the inside of the Aurora. Little sneak peek.
Caution.
On the inside,
detected.
here we are. It's not much going on, though. I'll tell you. Not much to look at. Just a kind of an empty shell of a ship there. Right there, though, you see, there's that area where we get the Aurora upgrade. Right down there. Everything else, nothing. In case you guys were wondering what was happening inside this thing, a whole lot of nothing. And I think we're going to fall off the edge here soon. Or not. Tell you what, guys. That's about it. That's about it for the Aurora. You guys, anybody who is curious to see what would happen if I climbed onto the top of it, I hope that I've sated your curiosity. I'm gonna walk through this fire. Is it gonna cause me any damage? Heck no, it isn't. I'm fireproof, baby. Well, that's where we're gonna call an end to this episode of Subnautica, guys. Once again, sorry that I had to take a few days off. You know how it goes when you got family weddings. You got to go to those things, guys. Can't miss them. I would have never heard the end of it. But we're back. I'll have another episode on Monday. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. I hope you guys aren't getting too burnt out because I tell you, things are going to get super crazy once that new update hits. But until then, if you liked this episode, give it a like. Be sure to subscribe if you haven't. And come back next time